The WAFB First Alert Weather Team, powered by the most advanced tools and technology to give you the first alert. Sponsored by Acadian Windows and Hurricane Shutters.
Good morning to you. I decided to start with this shot because it kind of caught my eye a little bit. You're looking over New Orleans and yeah, it looks like there could be a little bit of fog, maybe even smoke. I have to look into that, but the visibility definitely reduced out there. So if you're going to go out that way, exercise caution. We're not seeing any fog across Baton Rouge though, that's for sure. But I will say this, the temperature and the dew point are awfully close to each other. So sometimes when the temperature and the dew point are the same, you sometimes do get a little bit of fog. So that could be the deal out there in New Orleans. Yesterday, 87 degrees, right on the money with what we were forecasting, but this is not what we're trying to do this time of year. We want to get those highs a little bit lower. At least we've been cooling down in the mornings. We're going to continue to do so, and then the moisture starts building in today. We really start to see the moisture build in tomorrow before we get a couple of chances of rain on the weekend. But as I mentioned, we need that to alleviate these burn bans. We got a lot of them parked out to the western part of the state. That's where the drought is a little bit worse. And by the way, we're going to get the update on the drought monitor coming up in a couple of hours. Nothing doing on satellite, nothing doing on radar. We're still under this big blanket of high pressure sitting right on top of us, but that area of low pressure is going to bump that off in the forecast, and that's going to help us out. Target high temperature for today should be right around 89 degrees. Let's see if they do it. Yep, the graph has us at 89, and then dropping right back down to the lower 60s by daybreak tomorrow. So let's time out this front, shall we? We bring up the Gulf moisture Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. That looks like the best chance. By Sunday midday, that's it. The front is already out of here. But what about the storms? We will have the possibility of seeing a couple of lively storms, but clearly the name of the game, the farther north you go, northern Louisiana into Arkansas, they're going to have the better chance of severe weather, but we're going to see a swath of some pretty good thunderstorms. This should be Saturday late night going into early Sunday morning. Matter of fact, by the time we get to, look at that, that was about 7 a.m. already the storms start to get out of here. So we do have a slight risk, really a marginal risk. The slight risk is up there to the north, and Baton Rouge is really on the outer cusp of it, as is the I-10 corridor. Damaging winds would be the primary concern, but I really don't think we have to worry too much about that. Look at the drop-off, the huge drop-off in dew points Sunday to Monday. So, of course, once the front blows by, we're going to be looking and feeling significantly better. Clear and cool, feeling good this morning, but warm in the afternoon, up to 89 degrees. Johnny?
Jared, since you mentioned